Hey, John, on that the Dorian mode being used a half step up from the dominant 7 chord, when these guys use it, it's why I say Dorian is because it's really pointed out or spelled out as Dorian. In other words, they're really resolving or accentuating the 6th note. So the Dorian, as you know, has the major 6. You know your modes as well as anybody. So it's really, they play the 7th degree, which ends up being the major 7th of the dominant 7th. So, but they pull that back. They'll play it, and then they pull it back to the dominant, the 6th note. So, and that ends up being the 7th note. So you could probably follow this. So say over E7, right? I don't have a backing track right now, so it's going to be difficult to hear it, but they'll be playing F Dorian like this. So in other words, the 7th to the 6th, 7th to the 6th, the 7th to the 6th, and the 6th ends up, the 6th of that F minor scale ends up being the 7th of the E7. So that's why that's how they get away with it. If you're not looking at this as a blues note, like you said, you hear it, which is perfectly fine. You can hear it no matter how you hear it, it doesn't matter. But when they play it in this manner, they're playing a Dorian line with it like that. 7th, they come back to that 6th in a line like that. And that note, as you can hear, is being the 7th of the dominant 7 chord is being played over. So that's how they get away with that. And that's how it's not just, they're not, although they do at times hang on that dominant 7th and use that as a melody note. And you had mentioned in Benson's, that one song, I forget what you had said it was, but the melody note. And I've seen the same thing in a Charlie Parker tune where the major 7th over the dominant 7 chord is a melody note. You see that. And people just gloss over it, like, oh, it's nothing, but it is, and it's being used like that. But anyway, when they use the Dorian as a half step up instead of the melodic minor, that's how they do it. They really accent that 6. It's a Dorian sound. That major 6 is being accented, not the 7th note. The 7th is being played, not the major 7. The flatted 7 is being played, but they're accentuating the 6th note. So that's how they get away with it. I just wanted to clarify that. All right.